All right, guys, so we just read, Teddy, can you get out your book? Dough Tracks, okay? We've been talking about after we read a book, it's important that we make sure we understand what we read. And that way, there are many different ways, right? We can make sure we understand what we read. One way, and we talked about this last week, is that we can make a prediction. Who can remind me what is a prediction?
A prediction is where you read a book, then you have a smart guess.
Yes, good job. Not just any guess, a smart guess about what you think will happen next. So the most important part of our prediction is the reason why we think that will happen next. So when you get to the word because, that's where you really need to give me your reason. So whatever you say you think is going to happen next, I want a good, strong reason to support your idea. Does that make sense? Teddy, does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, here you go, buddy. Here you go. Remember, it already starts with next I think that, so you just need to think what's going to happen next, okay, and why would that happen next, okay? Teddy, I'm going to actually start with Crosby. Crosby, what do you think might happen next in this book? If you already have an idea, you can start it.
The does run into the trees, and then they come out the next day and do what they were ever doing on the first day, and then they would probably run to their home.
Okay. So next I think that, I heard you say, next I think that the doe and baby will come back out of the woods and do what?
Do the same thing what they did on the next day.
So what's the same thing? What do you think deers do?
The baby one was laying down and the big one was standing up.
Okay. And you think this because?
Because
So next I think that the doe and baby will walk and lay in the woods because
they would
where do deer live?
in the woods.
So that could be a reason, right? They're gonna walk around, they're gonna do the things they do, but that's their home, that's their habitat, right? Okay, go ahead and write that. So I heard you say next I think that the doe and baby will, right, walk around the woods, play in the woods. Character names. That's a great production. Go back, and if you're not sure, if there are no character names, what are their names? Yep, so write that. Instead of say, next I think that, write their names, right? Good, Crosby. Next I think the doe
And
you know how to write and, fix that. It doesn't look right.
you have a better one.
Sure. Focus, Crosby, and I need to see you keep writing. Let's go.
And
You can look, but I know you don't can figure out how to write this. What's the word you're trying to write? Baby, right? Think about what's going to say the E in that two-syllable word at the end. Baby. Good. Read what you wrote. No more eating. I need you to focus. Next, I think that the doe and baby
away.
That's not what you said. You said they were gonna come back out to play, right? So write that. Tomorrow, sign it out. This is a red word. So, read your sentence that doesn't make sense.
Next, I think
Next, I think
that the doe and baby
do we need the word they?
they.
Do we need the word they? We already said who we're talking about. We're talking about the doe and baby. Next, I think that the doe and baby will.
Say something
Pretty good. That's okay. You haven't learned that word yet, so that's really good spelling. Keep going. Focus on you.
else. Will. Come out. Ah. Out.
Good. Now give me your reason. So read your whole sentence, what you have. It's not a period, it's going to be one sentence. Read your sentence so far.
Next, I think that the doe and baby will come up to play.
Because, why did we say that?
Because that the trees are happening.
Great, I love that. Good. Is that good? Isn't that enough space for you?
Trees is there.
So, because,
The trees.
so how, where's trees?
The is.
It's okay.
It's not.
Small ones, okay. Focus on you. Because the,
Trees.
you said are its habitat. Come on, Teddy. Don't worry about that. Come on. Have it. Habitat. 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 That's 3 syllables. Come on, Crosby. Come and tap it out.
Have.
Good. There's have. Next syllable. I'm going to help you with it because it's tricky. We hear have people say but it's actually an I. But you can get the last syllable. Tapped. Habitat.
At.
Good. Okay, check. Right. You didn't write your name. And then check for cups. And then we're going to share out our predictions. Okay, guys, let's share out our predictions, okay? Who wants to go first? Is that okay, Teddy? Okay, Crosby.
That
So we're gonna
next
start at the
I
beginning.
think
Mhm.
that the dough and baby will come out to play because the trees are its habitat.
I love that, and I love that you used that word habitat. That's a science word, right? Lovely sentence. That's a great prediction, great evidence to support your idea. Let's wait though, let's listen to Teddy's prediction. Okay, Teddy.
I think that Joe in Moscow will go back to tomorrow and try to see the doe and her baby because the mom said next time try to see them.
Yeah, love that, right? I love that prediction. I think that makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of evidence in the book to support that. So, I know you want to do your picture, but hold on, Crosby. So remember, one thing good readers do is after they read, they might make a prediction about what would happen next. Just like sometimes when you watch a movie and the end of the movie comes, right? Your mind is kind of thinking like, what would happen next if the movie kept going, right? And that's a great way to make sure that you're really understanding what you read. You guys did a great job. Good job. Okay.
Yeah.